Now, this is part two of knowing when you are working for God and when you are working for a pastor. These are two separate things. These are two different things. Being able to distinguish when you are working for a pastor and when you are working for God. So many people don't know this. So I actually bring this message in order to open our understanding, open your eye. Now I'm going to extract my teaching from this what happens to me. I mean the experience I had with my panebita. So it was one evening like that. I called my panebita around 8 p.m. in the evening. So I actually called him by that time because there's a place I need to rush early in the morning. So I called him. I said, sir, can we meet as early as 8 o'clock because I had an appointment that I had a schedule that I need to catch that around 8:30. So he now said that he's not that sure. That he's not that sure whether we are going to meet because he just dropped his pastor's call. I said okay, well let's see how it goes. So that he said he dropped his pastor's call. That his pastor asked him to come to his house around 4 a.m. in the morning. So I said, okay, let's see how it goes. If I didn't see you, if we couldn't meet that morning, that means I had to give it to another person. You know, because those days I do my car business. You know, when you buy a Nigerian used car, so you have to put it in order to enable you to sell it faster. I waited for this man's call. He didn't call me till 9 o'clock, so I had to go to where I'm going to. So when I came back, I had to call another person to come and pick the car. So later on, he called me around maybe 10 after 9 or so. So he said, sir, can we see now? I said, no, I've actually given it to another person. I have to catch up with my schedule. So I said, okay, what was the reason? Because I know how these people behave. I knew, so because of that, I had to ask him. Despite that, we couldn't do the business again, but I was kind of curious to know what really happened. Because I know how these people use their gullible members. I know how these people use their gullible members. So, you know what this man said? Long story made short. His pastor actually asked him to appear in his house that 4 a.m. in the morning, that early, just because fuel got finished in the pastor's wife's car. Probably because the pastor's wife will be taking her kids to school with the car. So they now call a family man, a man with four kids. And his kids are too tender. It's not as if they're all grown. So this man this man abandoned his job, his duty at home. He now went to satisfy his pastor. To just, for you to see how the kind of orientation, how these people work. These people believe that everything their members has to do it for them. You have to weed for them, fetch water for them, wash church, wash the chair, clean everything. Then what is the duty of these people? What is their duty? Is it they virtually does nothing? What is their duty? Now, if you are still that gullible, to the extent that you have to abandon your duty at home, your responsibilities, you have to go and satisfy your pastor. Do you know what will happen to you? In no distant time in the future, in the nearest future, you will see that your pastor's kid going to abroad to school. Some will score their masters there. I mean, some will score their first class, second class, and the rest. Then your kids will go and learn braking. Some of your kids will pushing wheelbarrow or learning a local mechanic. The reason because you left what you're supposed to do to satisfy a man. Then to you now, you think you're working for God. Oga, you are not working for God. You are simply working for your pastor. The higher time you understand this, the better for you. That is only my message. Then I'm going to be bringing this thing series by series, part 1, part 2, part 3. That is up until I exhaust all my experiences, because I had my experience with these people is not today. So that is my message today. Share, comments and share my subscribe form so that I will be I will have the enablement to opening people's eyes on daily basis. Thank you.